Can I discuss locked in cross markets? I would prefer to have a whiteboard to do so, but I'm going to give it a shot, Lauren. So as a market maker, there has to be a spread, right? I have to post a two-sided quote, a price at which I'm willing to buy the security and a price at which I'm willing to sell the security. My bid, my ask. And if I have a level 3 NASDAQ data feed, that means I can input my quote. So let's just say that the inside market, this part is testable for everybody. The inside market or inside quote, this is testable for everyone, is the highest bid and the lowest ask. So Lauren, I'm going to enter my quote and I see that the highest bid is 15. The lowest ask is 16. I couldn't put in a bid at 16 because if the bid and the ask are the same, I've locked the market. And that's the test question on 24, 57, maybe 10, maybe not, but for certainly 24 and 57. I could go up to 15.99. So if I go to 15.99, a lot of those market makers are going to be mad at me, right? Because the spread was $1 and now it's a penny. The other test question, those market makers can't bully me and say, "Hey, Dean, what the hell are you doing? You're taking all the juice out of the stock." Right? So I can't put in a bid at 16, that would lock it. And if I put it at 15.99, nobody's supposed to harass me. Let's say they call me and they say, "Hey, Dean, we just saw you put in your bid." And let's say there's 4 other market makers. I'm the 5th now market maker. And they say, "Hey, Dean, welcome to the club, but your day is Friday. We take turns on who has the highest bid and lowest ask." Test question, we can't collude with the other market makers about what our price is. Now, in the real world, this is not a problem, Lauren. But if I put in a bid at 16.02, I've actually crossed the market because now the bid is higher than the ask. So locked is when the bid, the inside bid and the inside ask are the same. The highest bid equals the lowest ask. And crossed is when the highest bid is higher. Now, the reason I say that won't happen in the real world, because the guy at 16 is going to call me and say, "Hey, Dean, you must be new. Why do you want to pay 16.02 when I'm here at 16? How much do you want?" Right? So lock market is when the highest bid is the same as the lowest ask. A cross market is when the highest bid is greater than the lowest ask. Lauren, the person who is responsible for making sure they don't lock or cross the market is the market maker entering their bid, updating their bid. For the rest of you, that's 57.24. The rest of you, you should definitely have know the definition of an inside market, inside quote, and you should know that that would be displayed on a level 1 NASDAQ data feed. If I have a level 1 NASDAQ data feed, that's what's in my smartphone here, right? It shows me the highest bid and the lowest ask. A NASDAQ data, level 2 NASDAQ data feed shows me the market makers and what their quotes are. I would need that if I'm like the order entry desk to see who's got the highest bid and lowest ask, right? And then level 3 lets you play. Now, I used to teach 24, Lauren, and when I was teaching 24 class A, I used to say, "What is level 4 NASDAQ data feed?" It's a wrong answer is what it is. And I had a guy from NASDAQ had taken his test. He was joining a firm. He said, "Well, actually, Dean, that's not true. Level 4 NASDAQ data feed is what we have in Rockville, Maryland, that overrides the other systems." So of course you could disappear from the system, contact FINRA, right? So the other thing, Lauren, you should definitely know is about size of the quote. So, if you call me as a market maker, this is again for everybody. You say, "Dean, what's your quote?" I'm a market maker. I'm displaying, or you ask me, I say my bid is 14.99, 15.02, 10 by 10. That means I'm only buy 10 round lots into my inventory at 14.99. I'm willing to sell 10 round lots out of my inventory at 15.02. Lauren says, "Dean, we're buying 1,000 at 16.02. I changed my mind. This is testable for everybody. They'll say on the test, a market maker fails to honor a firm quote. A market maker fails to honor a firm quote. This is a prohibited practice. It is known as backing away. Very testable. So, that's a trade practice complaint. Department of Enforcement calls me, says, "Hey, Dean, we got reports you're not honoring your quotes." So that's called the code of procedure, the COP. When you do bad things, who might show up? The COP, the code of procedure, Department of Enforcement.